we've done a little bit recording in progress. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our session, our virtual session with the President-elect. I will try to see how I can pronounce the name correctly. Mr. Sangkoo Yun. Did I get it right?
Good enough. Thank you.
Yes, Sangkoo Yun.
I'm not
Really, a
president-elect.
very, very warm welcome to our club and our region. And I think everyone here is excited to know more about yourself, about your vision, and about the concept, which is very interesting because the word concept immediately tells that you're an architect. And this is really, truly heartwarming for me. So welcome, everyone. Welcome, immediate past president, past district governor, of course, and all our guests here. And I would like now that our speaker could start his session of enlightenment. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that introduction. Good afternoon once again. I don't know whether you know, but this is Lunar New Year today here in Korea.
Yes, in fact, yes. We've started yeah.
It's the snake year, I think.
Anyway, so Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you.
Thank you. Thank you. So this...
and there's a special alignment actually in the sky as well today. Very, very special alignment of all the planets.
Oh, good.
Very
good.
Interesting. Yeah, interesting date.
Auspicious day, huh? Good. So past President Amira Ismail and the Rotary Club of Salmaniya,
Yes.
and the family of Rotary in District 2452. I thought it was only in Bahrain, but obviously it's more than just Bahrain. And anyway, I'm very happy and privileged to meet you all and to see you all, at least virtually. Now, today, I would like to just begin with sharing several concepts that I hope that you will agree to be the basis of our thinking and action as Rotarian. You don't have to agree with me, but I hope that you would at least acknowledge. Now, first of all, I'd like to begin with all things should change, especially living ones. There's a saying called no change, no life. I don't know whether you heard of that, but that tells it all. I'll give you a small anecdote. There was a Zen Buddhist monk asking his master, "Where are you now?" The master answers, "I'm at a place where nothing changes." So this Buddhist monk says, "But master, doesn't everything change?" And the master responds, "Yes, that never changes." I don't know whether you got that, but so everything changes and change is a must. And I hope we all accept that. Also, another thing that I would like to think about is globalization. Globalization is with us. It's not a choice anymore. As a country cannot wall off virus. I mean, even a small minor thing such as a virus, climate change and all these things happening. So the world we live in is in need of cooperation and partnership, which is the only beacon of hope. And the same is true for the effect of climate change, which is existential now these days. Climate change has been proven by scientists, although there's still some that question the validity of the climate change. But I hope that you agree that these storms, droughts, unusual weather, forest fires, and melting of glaciers, and all these things happening around us every day, that tells us that there is change in climate, which is in a crisis level. And it is stealing our lives. It is stealing our future as well as our present. And then also we are living in an ever-changing world with a lightning speed, together with overburdening uncertainty, prevailing conflicts and divisiveness that drags us to be individualistic and nihilistic. And these concepts, at least, I hope you either agree or at least acknowledge, as these are principal issues that we are all facing these days. But then we Rotarians, as the leaders of our global communities, what shall we do about them? I believe it is our calling as ethical citizens to hold a torch of hope and dispense purpose of life, as the purpose of life is the life of purpose. Be reminded that purpose of life should be bigger than you. When United States President John F. Kennedy, I hope you remember John F. Kennedy, visited Cape Canaveral, the NASA launch pad for the all the rockets. He met a janitor and asked him, what is his job? And the janitor replied, I'm helping to put a man on the moon. I'm helping put a man on the moon. He had bigger sense of purpose. His work meant a lot more than just cleaning buildings. That is the essence of a person with a purpose of life bigger than himself. So a purpose bigger than a life is challenging, but bears hope. And courage to challenge wins failure. Winston Churchill wisely stated, a success is not final. A failure is not fatal. It is courage to continue that counts. Yes, it takes courage to persist. And to succeed, one has to have determination and positive attitude that will define future. For future is mystery, but if well prepared past, we will be rewarded as much in our future. For any living being, growth is a priority. It's like a reservoir which needs to fill up in order to overflow. Or it's like a baby who will not give up trying to stand by oneself. And through growth, one can comprehend things seen or unseen, and learn to coexist and fulfill one's aspirations. And growth is opportunity, and growth means change. And to coexist in harmony, empathy and cooperation are required. And one's quest for happiness can be achieved by sharing with others. Even a small act of goodness can lead to a happy life. I say again, even a small, feeble act of good can have an immense effect. It's like a mother's attentive gaze to a newborn child brings whole world of comfort and security to the baby, doesn't it? So my dear family of Rotary, let us think in terms of Rotary. As you may know, we have an issue with membership. In countries like India, Korea, Taiwan, Philippines, and Germany, and parts of African continent, membership is decreasing. And the average number of club members in the club is also decreasing. More worrisome is the average age of members is keep going up. Now, where would that lead us to? I mean, I'm sure you can guess. And we have been asking the same question for the last 20-some years. The question we've been asking is, how can we get more people to join us? How can we get more people to join us? But we have not made any headway, although we made all kinds of effort, I mean, seriously, sincere effort to do this, to achieve this. But like in 2000, the total membership was 1,180,550. At the end of June in 2024, the total membership was 1,134,000. So there you have it. You can see that the effort we have been putting has not worked. And the question that we've been asking for 20-some years has not worked. So Rotary needs to change. Seems change is a must. So rather than asking, how can we get more people to join us? Perhaps we should look for a question from different perspective, point of view of a prospective member or a non-Rotarian. I'll give you another story. There was a homeless who was sitting in the street corner. He had a card in front of him which read, "I'm blind, please help." But no one seemed to notice. But when the card was changed to, "It's beautiful day, but I cannot see. It's beautiful day, but I cannot see." And then money poured in. For Rotary, we should change our question. We should change our question to, what does service mean to people? What does service mean to people? Service is one side of Rotary coin, isn't it? Rather than keep trying to focus on membership, I believe it is time for us to focus on service aspect of Rotary and try to provide prospective members to participate club service activities without being asked to join, so that he or she may experience Rotary first and see the value of it. And then, at the same time, the existing members, all of us, should offer suitable user experience worth prospective time and effort. If we are to increase membership, our mission should be prospective-centric. Prospective-centric. Consider Rotary as a product. It should have a story as to why it exists and how it solves clients' problem. We should not just claim how special our product is, but we should be able to explain how our product changes customers' experience. Once again, user experience is a crux of our product. Can you understand? Okay. Without saying, obviously, cooperation is required and duly requested to the existing members, all of us, to provide space and be aware of needs and wants of prospects, especially for the young prospects, whose priority. You know, in Rotary, we've been talking about providing leadership opportunity for the young people. Yes, we should. And I'm very happy that we are doing that. But not every young people expect to be leader today. But every young people need to grow. Grow in society, grow financially, grow in their workplace professionally, and grow in family life. And when you think about, given varying professional background and wisdom and experience among the existing members in Rotary, Rotarians are best positioned to be mentors and advisors. Rotarians could provide growth to the young prospects and do that very well. So in terms of purpose of life for Rotarians, it is only natural that each one of us has desire and passion to serve above self, a life purpose bigger than oneself. And that is our distinction, and that is our pride. And when we talk about this strength that we have, I would like to think of Rotary to become more than what we are now. Now, let me just tell you a little bit about the companies such as Google, Facebook, Amazon, Microsoft. These are world-renowned giant companies which are software platform based companies, aren't they? Now, these companies, they have this software which allows people to access and to roam around easily and comfortably, just like that we go in and out of our house. And they have all the things that we may need, all the services we may need, all the connections we may need. And more than that, they have a system which is fail-proof. So, I mean, millions and millions, billions of people join them, right? Now, when you think of Rotary, when you think of Rotaries in terms of service, doesn't Rotary have all the ingredients to be the platform of service? Now, let's see. We have 120 years of accumulated experience and knowledge, right? We are in 200 countries all over the world. And we have 1.2 million volunteers in every corner of the world. And above all, we have transparency and credibility that no other organization can be proud of. I mean, we have such a great opportunity to become the platform of service. So I'd like to propose Rotary to become a software platform of service for anybody who's interested in service activity or volunteerism, or any organization who's related to service activities and any products or services that is related to service activities. And I think it is an opportune time for Rotary to become one. And so with that, my dear members of District 2452, we Rotarians share time, talent, and treasure. And our action needs not to be big to be powerful. It just needs to be infectious. Like the COVID-19 virus, any action that can be replicated can develop unlimited impact. Our generosity is just that, a ripple effect of generous act can have extraordinary impact if it leaps from isolated to infectious, which can be viral. Remember, in 2014, there was this ice bucket challenge for ALS, which raised over $115 million worldwide. Not only that, it accelerated scientific advancement and government support for ALS. Kindness and generosity are never wasted. They always make a difference. They bless both given and the giver. Rotarians have a heart longing to spread the message of empathy, kindness, and love. And that is why we are proud to be a Rotarian. And that is why we do what we do. Let us recall the lives of Paul Harris and Arch Klum. What they have done were infectious. And what you and I are doing in Rotary is an act of generosity. And what we should do is to make our generosity to be infectious. And with that, I wish you very best, and may God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, President Nominee Rotarian Sangkoo, for the year 26-27. That was very inspirational, and actually I just writing some notes of what you said, including the change. And I do agree that we need a change. And if we want to have a change, we need to be the change ourselves. You are the Rotarian for the past 38 years. And you will be the second Korean president for this organization. So if you just shed some light, please, on the change you will apply in your year 26-27.
Go ahead. There's some hands up I can see. Can somebody allow them to?
Yes, I think with the hands up, we have Mr. Hagop Danzigian from Rotary Club of in Beirut.
Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you very much. But I think Asman was asking about the vision that that was there for the changes for 26-27, whereas the question I wanted to ask is more related to how we could, I mean, in your opinion, with your experience and the globalization you were talking about and the connectivity and this whole thing, how, in your opinion, we could, in our district, get closer in touch and build stronger relationships with the Korean clubs, which is your culture and you know it best. So I wanted to ask you about this, but I think there was an earlier question about your vision for 26-27. So you have a lot of questions. But if I may just add one last thing, don't ever say your English is, I mean, the presentation you gave us was perfect. And I really took a lot of notes, and thank you very much for everything you shared.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. Nice
Yes,
comment.
and I think we have, sorry,
Yeah.
Can I answer this him first?
please.
Yes. Yes, thank you very much for that question, that you wish to be connected with more globally, I guess, internationally, and especially with the Korean Rotarians. Yes, I would love to be a bridge to do that. Please send whatever that you would like to do, the projects you're interested in doing in your area. And I will try to see, I cannot promise you, but I'll try to see if anybody in Korea, any district or any club will be interested in working with you on your projects. Besides that, if you have a district governor-elect coming to IA next month, I hope to tell him that to meet with the Korean Rotarian DGEs and make sure that they have make some connections personally, which will be much better than going through me. But you know, Korea is quite far away from you. You are quite far away from Korea. So it is difficult for Koreans to think to make a relationship with the countries that far. But Middle East is a very close to Koreans because of business and industry and all kinds of other things. So I'm sure that if there are some interest coming out from Middle East to support and to share the project, I'm sure Koreans will be happy to oblige.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we have our own Vice President, Dr. Dafer Lomran. The floor is yours, Dr. Dafer. Yes.
Thank you, Janan. Thank you, RIP and Sangkoo Yun. I hope I pronounce it properly. I would like to thank you first of all for the 5 concepts you have introduced to us, and I share with you. I agree with all the 5 concepts. So at least you have somebody on your side today to support you. I want to tell you that when you talked about globalization, my motto in life is think globally and act locally. We have to think globally and then make sure that we can act it, reflect it, or transform it into local action. And also, I like the idea that you have talked about positive attitude. I think positive attitude is really needed in Rotary, in all clubs in Rotary. And you have mentioned that how we can get more people to join us. And I think this was a very important question. I feel that we really need, first of all, the club to have a good reputation so that everybody, when you look at you from outside, they feel that you are working together as a team, you are working together as friends, and this will improve our public image to the outside and allow people to feel they are encouraged to join us. I think we need ethics, we need transparency, we need teamwork, and we need to cooperate and complement each other and not compete with each other. I think some clubs forget that this is really an important issue, and they forgot that this is really important for the survival of the club. I just wanted my friend to share with you this, and I hope that you go along with what I just said. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for that comment, especially about think globally and act locally. I like that. And, let's talk about increased membership, because that is a critical issue that we are facing in Rotary worldwide. Especially, I think we need to bring in young people. We need to bring in more women into Rotary, and generally young people. Now, the problem is young people do not like to join any organization, let alone Rotary, but any organization, because it's not that they do not like to volunteer. They do. They like to do service. They like to do service more than or as much as we do. But to them, joining an organization is a waste of time and money, because they can just do volunteer work without joining, you see? And so we need to be aware of that and try to see what we could do to, not to ask them or not to force them to join. Because whether it's a good thing or not, they do not like to be forced. They do not like to be asked to do something, because to them, it's a stress. And what we need to do, what I'm trying to tell you, is that rather than asking them to join, which we do all the time, let's try to sort of hide Rotary in back of ourselves and ask them to join or participate in our service activity. Let them get interested in service activity. Let them participate and see the value of working together. And maybe in time, Rotary can ask them what is their interest in serving others. And maybe we could support their own interest. And through this kind of effort, I hope that young people would find value in joining Rotary by themselves. So that is something that we should try more, and rather than, there was, I don't know, has any of you been to Melbourne Convention 2 years ago? Yeah, good. During that convention, there was a lady governor at the time in Melbourne, and she organized service activity, sort of like a event in the city centers, and there were, quite a few booths that was set up, offering different kind of service activities. But she did not mention anything about Rotary whatsoever. It was just service activities event. And when people came, there were hundreds of thousands of people came. All they saw was every single booth was Rotary. And then they said, this is good. I mean, they didn't think that Rotary was doing all that kind of good things. And I think that was a good example for not telling Rotary up front and putting service up front. I'm talking too much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. And I think Christina Kovotsu from Cyprus.
Hey,
the floor
Christina,
is yours.
good to see you.
Good to see you, RIPN Sangkoo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, hello. Good morning to everyone. Good morning to everyone.
Good morning.
Allow me to say a few words about RIPN Sangkoo Yun. I had the honor and the privilege to have him as assistant moderator at the International Assembly in 2020, when I served as training leader. And I was taken by his integrity and his kindness and his manner in speaking and administering, if you know what I mean, all Rotarians surrounding him. And he's become one of my favorite Rotarians, I must say. So we thank you for your leadership, Sangkoo. And the DG from our district comes from my homeland, Cyprus. And I will communicate to you his name and details, and I will ask him to reach out to you. He will reach out toward Jennifer anyway, so you will get, she can also direct him to you in any case.
Great. Please do.
And wishing you great success.
Thank you very much. Thank you for all those kind words. I'm humbled.
You shouldn't
Yes.
be.
We have
sorry. Yeah, we have Past President Sibahat.
Young, incoming
Yes.
President Nominee. How are you? It's nice
Thank you.
It's nice to listen your very insightful speech. I just want to say, actually, not a question. From Bahrain, we had 30 photographers visited the Korea in 2016 under FIAP Congress. And we had an exhibition in Bahrain as well from those photographs. I just want to put you some feelings that we are close to you, not that far.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. And wish you all the best. And we are here whenever you need us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Past
Same to
President
you.
Sibahat. Yes, and I think we give the floor for Assistant Governor Annie Haji Marco from Rotary Club of Salamis in Cyprus. The floor is yours.
Oh,
Annie Haji Marco Amida.
반갑습니다.
Thank you for your insightful information. As always, hello to everybody. And maybe you have been surprised of one district, 9 different countries. But this district knows all about adaptation, respect, and love between countries, cultures, religions, and languages. As far as membership is concerned, I agree with whatever everyone has said, but 2 things I want to raise. The first thing is, as far as young people are concerned, they are indeed under great pressure of their work and their time. So time for them is precious. And we have to compete with the new aspect of companies having their own foundations of servicing. So young people give 50, 100 euros or $200 or whatever every month, and they consider themselves that they have done their part. So for them, it's service through their company. And the other thing is, we are here servicing our communities. In doing so, in our project, like you said, we shouldn't promote Rotary, but we should promote the service. So we have to include the community that we are doing the project for. If we bring into the project and into the meetings and into the process of the project to be done, the actual persons that we are doing the project for, then they will see what Rotary is. And then maybe they will join. This is what I had to say. And Korea is not very far away from us. K-food and K-pop and K-whatever, everything is very near.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, you know, in Rotary, we're trying to attract as much young people, especially the Rotaractors, into Rotary. And so right now there are 7 Rotaractors who are members of Rotary International Committee or Rotary Foundation Committee. Also, now they could initiate and participate in district grants and global grants. Also, did you know that the Rotary actors so far have given to Rotary Foundation, donated more than $83,000, $830,000, $830,000 to Rotary Foundation. So we like to see more relationship built, closer, and so that they become advocate for Rotary, and they become Rotarians themselves. And one of the things that I have seen in Korean Rotaract to do is they post, like 5 or 10 different service activities that they're doing in that month or in that week. Now, so that anybody could come and join. They could say, on Wednesday we're going to the handicapped children's home. On Wednesday from 9 to 12, 10 people, and people sign up for that. And when they got 10 people, they close up and they do that, and anybody could join. Now, if we could do similar things within the clubs. Now, within one district, I mean, you have 9 countries, that's too big. But within one country and within maybe, I don't know how many areas you have within your districts, but within an area, let's say you have 8 clubs or 10 clubs or whatever the club number you have, they each have all different projects they're working on, right? And the members of each club may have interest in something else other than his or her own club's activity. And if you could post what the other clubs are doing and be able to participate them, I think that will give a lot more selection to participate in service activities. And that is something that I would like you to try. Yes. Any other questions? There's another hand.
Yeah, we have a question from Emil Mawad.
Yes, hello. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much, RIP and Sangkoo. It was very enlightening. I just want to share my experience regarding this specific topic that you were just mentioning, because I'm actually living it hands-on. So I joined the Rotary family 20 years ago as an interactor. I was the founding president of my Interact club, and then I joined Rotaract at the age of 18, and now I am a dual member, so I am a Rotaractor and a Rotarian. And I am already now the president of my Rotary Club, which is a traditional Rotary Club, not a newly based club. And because of that experience, I was able to work a lot on empowering the youth within Rotary and to engage them to Rotary. So now we are actually recruiting a lot of past Rotaractors and current Rotaractors to join our Rotary Club. And we increased from the beginning of this current year until now 15 new members in our Rotary Club. Several of them are current Rotaractors and several of them are past Rotaractors who are now in their 40s or in their mid-30s, let's say. And this really gave an amazing vibe to our club at the moment. Even the members who are experienced, who have been part of our Rotary Club for 20 years, are now excited to come back to the club, are now excited to join the meetings again, are now excited to take charge of projects again. Because it's not only the service, it's not only what they do through Rotary, it's who they do it with. and this really is helping a lot. And I really emphasize on making sure that the clubs take this into consideration. I just wanted to share this experience with you.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that great story. I think that's fabulous. I think you should be RIPN soon. Good.
Thank you so much for this. Like I really enjoyed the conversation that you were talking, especially about how much the good and the kindness of the people is needed, because it makes a difference in any way. And this is, I think, very important and key to what we do. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for all you do for Rotary and for humanity.
Thank you. This has been very interesting. I just noticed that also joined us our Deputy District Governor Osama Muin. So a very warm welcome. Sorry, because we started the welcome earlier. And we'd like to hear also from you. And if there is any more questions that you would like to ask our honorary guest.
Thank you very much, President Janan. I've been from the beginning with you, but maybe because I don't have my picture, something wrong with my mobile. But thank you very much. I have been, enjoying the speech and also enjoying the questions. It's that everybody is happy, or they made something out of this when you hear the questions. Excellent. Thank you very much. For your attendance, everybody, and thanks for all my friends here in this really good meeting. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you, DDG Osama. And yes, and I think we can conclude the Q&A, and if there is anything more that Mr. Sangkoo would like to share, maybe his impression of how you felt about us, our different temperature of people with a different maybe ways of expression. Have you seen something that is more connected to our region?
Yes, thank you very much. It has been a privilege for me to meet you and to be able to speak to you on my ideas a little bit, and hear your excellent questions and comments. I think they are it's a great pleasure for me to meet you, and I hope to see you again many times over and over. I hope you come to Calgary. I hope you come to Taiwan. I hope you come to Hawaii. I mean, there are international conventions coming up. So I hope you plan to make those kind of trips. And I hope to see you all whenever you see me. Even if I don't recognize you, please come and say hello to me.
Yes, that will be really interesting. But for me, I know it's you as a president-elect, this will be for another 2 years. But then I can't wait for you to come to Bahrain, even now, and really see this is we have the Pearling Road, which is a heritage. It's been with the UNESCO. It's something really of great interest, and maybe I can send you some documentation on this. It's the place in Saudi Arabia and Bahrain. I mean, we represent Bahrain mostly. There has been a great interest in preservation of heritage and culture, and I'd like to see some projects related to the connection between the Rotarians and their culture and the preservation of. Maybe this is another way to fuse their interest, especially the newcomers. So there is a change, like you mentioned, the ever-changing thing. This is a given, but to preserve as well is our drive and need. We have that need. So yes.
President,
So again
President
and again, I extend the invitation to come to Bahrain. We'll take good care of you.
President Janan, would you like to present the certificate for our guest speaker?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Shall I share it
Yeah,
on my side?
please kindly share on the,
Yeah, here it is, your certificate of appreciation for being our guest speaker today.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
It's really a great honor and very, very inspiring speech.
Thank you.
And exchange, yes.
May I suggest that Faisal brings the certificate to me in February, and I will hand it over to RIPN Sangkoo in March in Evanston.
Oh, sure.
If you want.
Yes,
that's a good idea, actually.
So you will not only see it, you will take it. You will receive it.
Fine.
Okay, Christina.
Fine. Thank you very much for that. Yes,
yeah,
that's a good idea. Yeah.
President,
Okay.
before we
Thank you very
close,
much.
I would like to thank Abian.
Best of luck.
Thank you very much for
Best
accepting
wishes.
the invite. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so
And
much.
all the best and happy New Year. It's the snake year, which has got some significance. I think the year of the snake is the year that bring people together and closer. So I hope that will happen more often. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Look forward to meet you in person soon.
Inshallah.
Thank you very much once
Soon,
again.
please.
Bye-bye.
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 Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Everyone.
Thank you.
Thank
Goodbye.
you everyone for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you and goodbye.
Yes. Vice President Amira, the floor is yours. You'd like to say something?
No, Khalas. Thank you, President General.
Thank
would
you.
like to
It
ask
was
to thank
great
everyone for
organization.
joining. Yeah, thank you.
Really, really great organization. Thank you so much for organizing this.
And thank you everyone outside of Bahrain for attending.
Yes,
nice to see all of you. Thank you.
Pleasure is ours. Thank you for inviting us.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome. Bye.